If you are struggling with ongoing pain, stubborn pain, persistent pain, and smoking, either a first-hand or a victim of second-hand smoking, you really need to listen, even if you have no desire to quit. Why am I talking about this topic? Because the survey shows that the chronic pain sufferer smokes twice as much compared to the general population. Why? Coping mechanism. Here is the thing. Most of the people start smoking when they are young. They're healthy. Some of them smoke because they want to cope with some kind of a trauma. It could be physical, emotional, or a sexual abuse. Some of them for fun and some for socializing. And we all know that the nicotine in the tobacco tricks the body into feeling good at first because it releases the dopamine. Dopamine is a feel-good chemical. It's a rewarding chemical. Keeps you high, right? So smoking becomes addictive. And when you are in pain and nothing is working, you start smoking to get that good feeling back. It does feel good for some time, for a short time. But what do? You smoke more often to keep getting that good feeling back, right? And I know it is hard to quit smoking. Smoking is an addiction just like an alcohol, drugs, video games, even caffeine for that matter. Just don't beat yourself up for it. And I'm not here to call you an addict or weak, but I do want to invite you to come and listen what I have to say. Come with an open mind. Just listen to the information I want to share with you. Ultimately, you decide if you want to cut it down or quit, okay? Control is in your hand. And I get it. I know it is hard, but it can be done. And I'm here to support you in any way I can. Hi, I am Dipti Patel, physical therapist with 20 plus years of experience, therapeutic pain specialist and a yoga teacher. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you get notified when my new video is released. I have so much information that I can't wait to share with you so you embark on your pain-free journey and live fearless, active life. So let's get started. As we have discussed earlier, chronic pain is not only a tendon, bones, ligaments, malalignment, or faulty mechanics, but it also involves the nervous system. There are actual structural and functional changes in the nerves, spinal cord, and the brain are major contributing factors in the chronic pain. These changes are impossible to see in MRI, CT scan, X-ray, lab test, nerve conduction studies. But the neuroscientists see these changes in the research lab all the time. Hopefully, as we are evolving in the pain neuroscience, one day we'll figure out how to see these changes in a test or a scan. Who knows what will happen in next 10 years, right? Now remember that the nervous system is a bloodthirsty vampire in the body. If you take out all your 400 nerves in the body, your brain and spinal cord, and put it on the weight scale, it weighs about 2% of the body weight. But it sucks up 25% of blood and oxygens from the body. Not only that, your joints, your muscles, your ligaments, they all need a good blood supply, really rich in all the nutrients and oxygens they can get to heal and function better. And smoking affects the blood flow and oxygen significantly. It deteriorates the cardiovascular health over time, and overall breathing capacity goes down. Nicotine is a vasoconstrictor. What that means, it makes your blood vessels thicken and grow narrower. So if your blood vessels were this round, over time it narrows it down like this. So you can see how much blood can flow in here, right? Now, if your blood vessels needs to open up in order to get the blood flow going, but they close down over time, so it makes the pressure higher in those arteries, which makes the heart pressure higher, which keeps your blood pressure high. Not only that, it creates a blood clots. And this blood clots circulates and it can cause either an obstruction or an hemorrhage. And this can be extremely dangerous. It can kill somebody, can cause stroke, paralysis, heart attack, and many severe conditions. The overall lung capacity deteriorates with the smoking as well. And let's talk about the 4 major reasons. So nicotine paralyzes the mucociliary accelerators in the body. They are self-clearing mechanism. This is like a built-in mechanism to keep your airway clean. Just like to run a water on the patio to sweep off all those leaves and debris, just like that, this cells work to transport and get out all the dirty airs like a dust or any kind of allergens or pathogens and keep the air clean. But one cigarette smoke paralyzes the mucociliary escalators for 6 hours, 2 for 12 hours, and 4 cigarettes for 24 hours. Smokers are not able to exhale the air out completely. So it traps the stale air in the lungs. It reduces your exhalation's capacity. So if you can't exhale, you can't inhale too much air either. So the healthy balance of oxygens and carbon dioxide goes down. Over a course of time, smoking stiffens up the chest. We call the pigeon chest in the smokers. So you can take a deep breath. It causes a premature closing of the airways, which makes a wheezing so common in the smoker that when they try to exhale the air out. It causes the discolorations of the lung tissues. The cigarette smokes creates orange and yellow buildup on the wall of your house if you're smoking for a long time, or in the windshields of the car. Just think what's happening inside your lung tissues. In short, your body is not getting enough oxygens to function properly. Smoking is like a double-edged sword. It makes you feel good, it helps with your pain, at the same time comes with a lot of side effects. The nicotine has an analgesic effect for short term on the relief of pain, but has several side effects. Smoking is highly linked to the chronic back pain. So pick your battle, my friend. In order to heal from chronic pain, you need excellent blood supply to the nervous system, your muscles, your bones, and your joints. Not only blood supply, you also need the oxygen-rich blood to pump to the nerves and the brains. And you need to get the great cardiovascular health, and that is the machine that's going to pump that blood faster and creates a high pressure in the arterial blood flow that's going to push it out to the capillary and saturates your cartilage, your ligaments, your joint fluid, and your nerves completely, and it helps to calm down the pain. And I know it is very hard to break the addiction or a habit, but anything you can do to cut down the smoking will help. Let's say you smoke 5 cigarettes a day. Cut it down to 3 cigarettes a day. Next week, 1 or 2 cigarettes a day. Gradually 3 times a week. Then 1 to 2 times a week. Then just use sparingly and then quit for good. A little bit of cutting down going to have some reversing effect on your cardiovascular blood flow and oxygen. And I'll be honest and say this without any sugarcoating, my friend. You ready? If you are a smoker, quitting smoking may be one of the most significant you're going to do to get rid of your pain. If you want the complete full recovery from chronic pain, smoking is a huge obstacle to your recovery. And as I said earlier, smoking is a coping mechanism for pain. You just do it to cope for the pain. But find some other alternative, healthier way to cope with pain. Many people get the same feelings by doing yoga, hiking, eating a dark chocolate, or maybe an ice cream every now and then, learning a new skill like a cooking, sewing, anything that you want to learn. And let me know if you had any aha moment during this video, and if I inspire you to take actions in any way. And thank you for watching.